Alright, garden update for May 25th. Still looking horrible. As you all know from my previous clip, I didn't get my garden planted until late. Too late, really. But I didn't want to not plant it, so you know, I went ahead and put it in just to see what was happening. See if I can hopefully get some food. As you can see, these are the corn rows. They look absolutely horrid. I've got probably, I don't know, 12 or 18 stalks of corn going to come up. Right here, I've got 1, 2, 3, 4. I got 4 on this side, 2 on this side, tomato plants. They're doing great. As you can tell, I just remulched. That's a ground cherry. I haven't planted anything else in here because unfortunately, not only did I get started late with the garden, obviously I also got started late with seed starting. And even though it was late, I thought I was going to be able to get it done, get it kicked off, and lo and behold, I lost every one of my seedlings. And I mean, trays and trays of seedlings. Lost every one of them. And I watched them. I kept a watch on them. And the only thing I seen that was different that was happening to them was they started to yellow. Well, normally, you know, that's too much water or not enough water. And sometimes it could be fungus, but I didn't think I had fungus because I couldn't see anything. Nothing looked different. I didn't have like any gnat, fruit fly. I forget what they're called. They're not a gnat or a fruit fly, but they're, you know, the fungus bug. But I couldn't find any of those. I didn't think I had fungus. Well, lo and behold, I had fungus and it wiped them out. I tried a few things, but it was too late. I tried putting cinnamon on them, which has antifungal properties, but like I said, it was just too late. And then I also tried a hydrogen peroxide diluted solution. That didn't work, but I caught it too late. I figured out what it was too late. I thought I was either overwatering or underwatering, so, you know, tried to correct that, and that wasn't even that. So anyway, I lost every single one of my seedlings this year. So here's my squash that, you know, was direct seeded, of course, along with the other stuff that's in here. These are all pepper plants. I've got 2 habaneros, a pimento, and the rest of them are cayenne. And then here's all the beans. And of course, I've got a super small garden compared to a lot of people that you see on YouTube. It's a decent size for us because I'm really the only one that actually really likes vegetables. Nobody in the house really cares for them. This is all just starting to come up. A few potato plants in there. I forget without looking what this is, but I think it's cilantro, basil. That's beets, and that big thing there, that's again potatoes. And I know some of these are empty. I didn't even put anything in them this year. But yeah, I've tried to do the back to Eden garden. That's my cucumber. Been out here all morning pulling weeds and, you know, putting out more hay. Let's see, this is, I got birdhouse gourd and a couple other gourds down through here. Loofah. All that's radish back there growing in the back. But anyway, I'm trying this back to Eden garden this year because, you know, who doesn't hate weeding? I haven't got any wood chips yet, but I am going to do wood chips. I'm just waiting on them to get here. So I had a roll of hay and I wanted to just go ahead and put it out to help suppress the weeds, shade them out, kill them, and, you know, obviously use this for mulch to keep the water in the ground, because I've got Georgia clay here, just Georgia red clay, and it's horrible. It's the most horrible soil probably ever. So you can't grow in it. So what I do is I dig the holes for these plants, and I amend the soil. But you know, this whole entire garden that you see here, I took trailer loads of composted horse manure. I mean trailer loads, and tilled it into this whole entire garden. But of course that only tills so deep. So every time I plant something, I use post hole diggers or a shovel, and I dig me a nice size hole, and I amend, you know, the native soil, which the clay, and the composted horse manure together, and it seems to work really great here. Um, you know, when I do get something to grow, it seems to grow good. It's just getting it to grow. But of course, you know, it's my fault. Like this year, just getting out here too late. I just had too much going on. It slipped my mind for far too long, and it just passed right by me. So nobody's fault but my own. But this is what it looks like now, and I'll keep y'all updated. I did go ahead and do one seed tray. I know that's not much at all, but I did go ahead and do one seed tray after I lost all my stuff. Dumped everything out. I read that, you know, because it's a fungus, you got to make sure everything's sterile, of course. So I scalded it under hot water, and then I used a diluted bleach solution and just scrubbed everything, scrubbed the tar out of it. And you know, hopefully it worked. I mean, I don't know what else I could have done to sterilize it. So I sterilized everything, and I went and bought new seed starting soil because that's sterile. And I replanted just one seed tray of just peppers and tomatoes because that's where my heart's at. If I can't get nothing else, if I can at least get some peppers and tomatoes, I'll be happy. So hopefully those will grow. I did plant, of course, you know, like some trees and lemons and stuff like that. Some artichoke. Got all started by seeds, some moringa trees, and just all kinds of stuff. I'll show you all that. But this is where we are on the garden. It's pathetic. It's horrible, but it's mine, and hopefully I'll get something out of it. But I'll bring y'all back to show you the rest of the stuff that I planted.